Unpopular Opinion. The more you need something, the more you repel it. I'm about to show you how to weaponize indifference to dominate negotiations, attract high-value partners, and unlock unstoppable self-confidence. Right now, in your relationships, your career, your entire life, you are drowning in need. Your need for the outcome, your need for their approval, your need to control how things unfold. But to everyone watching, you just look desperate. The harder you force a result, the faster it slips like sand. The people who get everything they want don't try harder. They just stop needing it so badly. Today, you will learn to be one of them. But first, we have to look at the biology of why you fail. When you need a result too badly, your biology betrays you. Your brain stops processing it as a desire and starts processing it as a survival threat. This activates your anterior cingulate cortex. Your ACC goes into hypervigilance, scanning for any sign of rejection. Your brain floods with norepinephrine, the chemical of fear. Your heart rate spikes, your focus narrows. You talk too fast and over-explain. In the wild, this is the scent of prey. In the boardroom, it's the stench of desperation. To reclaim yourself and lead, you must first kill your need. Let me show you how a rapper did exactly that and made $100 million. The year is 2004. 50 Cent was on top of the music world. Endorsement deals were flying at him. One of them was vitamin water. A room full of suits had gathered, expecting Curtis to take a big check, show up in a few commercials, and lend his name to the product. They assumed him to be loud, demanding, and eager for the check. Here's where the first layer of indifference comes in. A desperate artist would have begged or tried to strong-arm the deal. They would have focused on the fast cash. Instead, Curtis Jackson sits down. He states his terms, equity, and full creative control. He even chose the flavor, Formula 50, a grape flavor, because nobody drank strawberry kiwi in the hood. And then he stops talking. The executives pushed back, trying to crack him. He just sat there, indifferent. He let them fill the silence with their own anxiety. They bid against themselves. 50 Cent didn't crack. He was indifferent to the outcome. He was willing to walk away. He didn't need the deal. The deal needed him. The executives crumbled and agreed. That silence made him $100 million when Coca-Cola bought vitamin water for $4 billion. Here's how you can apply this masterclass in your life. The need for an outcome is fueled by an undefined fear of what happens if it fails. Every time you care too much about the outcome, you hand them the remote control. Before your next high-stakes moment, write down the absolute worst-case scenario. Then, write a one-sentence plan for how you'd thrive anyway. Once the threat is neutralized on paper, your nervous system stops vibrating with need. You walk into the room with the indifference of a king. Let me show you what Steve Jobs did in a different arena. An engineer would say, "This is impossible. It can't be done in 6 months." Jobs would look at them and say, "Don't worry about what's possible. Make it work." He was indifferent to their excuses, and because he refused to validate their struggle, they folded. They bent reality to match his vision. Every time you try to manage how people see you, you signal that you are intimidated. When you stop needing people to agree with you, you stop being a participant in their world and start becoming the architect of your own. There is a simple 2-word protocol for this. Let them. If they want to misunderstand you, let them. If they want to judge you, let them. If they want to ghost you, let them. If they want to lose you, let them. Every time you try to fix someone's opinion of you, you're handing them the leash. You are saying, "Please, validate me." Drop the leash. Watch what happens. The moment you stop trying to pull them toward you, the tension on the line disappears. And paradoxically, that is when they start walking toward you. The let them protocol is about conserving your soul. Stop spending your energy on people who should be nothing more than background noise. Test this out. Next time someone ignores you, notice how you fidget. At that moment, say out loud, let them. Feel the shift? That's you seizing control of the frame in just 3 seconds. Try it. To truly live this way, you need something else first. You need a place in your mind that cannot be touched by the outcome. I call this the fortress of fuck you. The fortress makes you bulletproof to what people say, what they do, or how the world unfolds. If you get the job, good. If you don't, good. If they stay, good. If they leave, good. You unhook from the drama and focus on what you think and do. There's no better fictional example of calculated indifference than Don Draper from Mad Men. There is a scene in an elevator where a junior copywriter, Ginsberg, says to Don Draper, "I feel sorry for you." Draper looks at him, bored, and says one of the most iconic lines, "I don't think about you at all." That is the ultimate power move. When you stop needing approval, you become untouchable, because nothing they do can control you, and nothing they say can hurt you. You cannot build a fortress of fuck you if you are reactive to everything. Indifference to outcome is 50% mindset and 50% training. For 2 hours a day, practice deliberate non-reactiveness. No instant replies, no seeking validation. You are training your brain that the world does not end when you prioritize your internal state over external influence. This cognitive reframe makes the fortress your natural state. You now have 2 weapons, the let them protocol, which makes you untouchable, and the fortress, which lets you unhook from the drama. The next time you walk into a room that matters, you'll carry the fortress with you. When they try to read you, they'll see nothing. But here's what I didn't tell you. What happens when you've been the nice guy for years? When you keep doing things for people and they never notice? The rage builds silently, and if you don't learn how to channel it, it will destroy you from the inside out. This video shows you how to weaponize your shadow before it's too late. Click here. Welcome to the shift.